Smoked eggs. People either love them or really can't stand them. I've done them a couple different ways. I've had some mixed results. In general, I like them, but it's not perfect. Hasn't been perfect for me so far, so I'm going to experiment with a couple different things here today. These eggs are completely uncooked. Using a muffin tin. You can see I threw a mark on top there. That'll tell me what the top side is. I'm going to throw them in for an hour, rotate them down, and then smoke them for another hour after that. The other option I have is I've got some eggs that I hard-boiled already. Threw them in an ice bath, peeled them, and I've got them in the fridge holding until I need them a little bit later. We're going to throw those on and smoke them out of the shell just to see how much difference we make there. They're going to need a lot less time, certainly doing it that way. So before we get into tasting, I just want to say I'm not an expert at smoking the eggs, and there are plenty of people out there that probably could have done a better job. I'm just playing with this a little bit, experimenting. So the middle 6, they're still in the shell, obviously. We cooked them from raw. They were in the smoker for a couple hours. I rotated them about halfway through. The outer ones I boiled first, peeled them, and then threw them back in the smoker for about 30-45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste here and see how we did. We'll start with the easy one. We'll start with the shelled one. The last time I did them shelled, they were way overdone. They got really rubbery. This is not that. And not a huge amount of smoke flavor for me. It's there, but it's fairly mild. I'm not wowed. Whenever you tell somebody you're smoking eggs, they always look at you like you're crazy. Like, how is that going to work? Actually, the smoke does penetrate through the membrane and the shell. So how much depends on a couple different factors, and there are people who will say that it does not. It doesn't actually get any penetration at all. So I believe it, but I'm going to shell one out and give it a shot. So here's a helpful tip. When you pause the video to shell the egg, if you don't start the video back up, it's really not going to record. Note that for future reference. So I'm going to eat another one. The yolk is definitely done. These have been off the smoker for about 15 minutes now and still damn hot. So there's definitely some residual heat there, but we're going to go ahead and give her a taste. I have previously done this and got more smoke flavor out of it. However, they are cooked very nicely, right at 2 hours. I'm really happy with the cook itself. It could have some more smoke flavor to it. So the question becomes, should I smoke that? Again, I'm not the expert on smoking eggs. I know people, I'm familiar with people who smoke eggs all the time. They love them, they think they turn out great. These are good, but they're not great, in my opinion. I don't do it real often. Probably would get better at it if I practice more. Should I smoke that? I'm going to say I'm probably not going to smoke it again, only because it doesn't bring enough to the table for me, and I don't want to just sit there and practice all the time. But for the people that are good at it, yeah, I would say they're good at it for a reason. So should I smoke that? I'm going to say no. Should you smoke that? That's really your call.